was when you get to the red area, you can't break. And Indiana did a really good job. Obviously, allowed that one touchdown, but Michigan State was moving the football, but they weren't really able to capitalize and score points off that. And in the end, you can look at the box score, you can look at the stats, how many yards they had, how many completions Childs had, all that stuff. They only scored 13 points. Then in a Big Ten game, if you're allowing 13 points with Indiana's offense, you're going to win a lot more than you're going to lose.
That's the thing. I'm trying to think back on the games that we've seen so far this year. This is probably Indiana's worst defensive performance of the year. Yeah. And that's not saying much. I mean, this defense has been, and it has continued to be, one of the best units in the entire country. But I would probably say just from a lack of dominance. Yes, the defense is really good. Yes, they only gave up 13 points. 10 of those came in non-garbage time. The field goal obviously late on the last possession of the game. But it probably was Indiana's worst defensive performance of the year, and they still only gave up, as you mentioned, those 13 points and still won by 25. And even after those first two scoring drives on back-to-back drives to start the game for Michigan State, it was pretty much dominance from there on. Still had 9 tackles for a loss. It was still a fantastic game for the defense. Michigan State just 5 of 14 on third down. I didn't like the 3 of 4 on fourth down for Michigan State. That was a little bit of a concern if you're Indiana. But to say that a game in which you allow 13 points and win by 25, to say that's probably the worst defensive performance of the year